They've got Wendy down in the street, and the boss taunts her into calling Michael out. With her life hanging by a thread, spurred boots cross the boardwalk, and Wendy screams his name. That's veteran gunman Michael Atherton up there in the shooter, and his eyes promise a reckoning. He walks down into it himself and says he's here, one man against a whole crew. Atherton draws without blinking and puts that barrel to the boss's head to make him turn Wendy loose. But it's a setup, and a rifle butt from behind drops him where he stands. They haul him out to the ranch for hours of hell, and from here they just take turns on him. He tries to swing back and they mock him for it. Then a boot puts him in the mud. 6-on-1 is not a fight. He drags himself toward the fence, trying to crawl out of there, and they catch him easy and pin his head against the rails. Now the boss calls it, smash him, then one more, and every man there does exactly as he's told. This is the part I always look away from. Another blow comes down, and then you see it. His hands were tied the whole time. The boss watches with that cold face while a branding iron comes out of the fire, and that look says plenty. Then he grabs Michael by the hair and admits he is tougher than expected and reaches for that iron. He marks him like cattle, and the picture cuts away to a quiet ranch house. He hangs there worn down to nothing, while a voice off screen says a storm is rolling in and no one cuts him loose. And there it is, the reason for all of this. Michael killed his son, and the man just stands there cursing him. His head drops, the boss watches a while, and then night falls with him still strung up in the wind. That's a cruelty all its own. The man who stood there watching him hang is William Smith, and he did not always leave the rough stuff to his crew. Back in 1980, he traded bare-knuckle punches with Clint Eastwood for the big finish of Any Which Way You Can, and the thing turned into the real article, because by Smith's own telling, Eastwood cracked 3 of his ribs and he broke Eastwood's nose. So he knows better than anybody what a beating like that costs, which makes leaving a man out in a storm the kind of debt somebody comes back to collect. Blood gets paid in blood, so the moment he can stand, Atherton comes back in the dark and hits their den. The crew is deep in cards when Atherton comes out of the dark and takes them down one at a time. The boss turns down that hallway and stops cold, because the man he tortured half to death is standing right there. He panics and fires first and misses, and man, Atherton needs one clean shot to put him on the floor. He tells Atherton to finish it and gets a no. And to me, that is the harder punishment. You killed yourself, he says, and the gunman just walks into the dark.